What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today I got my new graphics card, the GTX 1050 Ti, and honestly I'm pretty excited about putting this in and showing you guys this. So, let's get to it.
No.
Alright, so I haven't opened this up yet. I just got it. I pulled it out of the envelope, so that's all I've done. So inside, we've got our graphics card. It looks pretty nice. I'm going to pull my knife out and get it opened up. There we go. Alright, so let's pull this sucker out. There we go. It is a nice looking graphics card. It really does look really cool. So, alright, so it looks like we also have some installation discs. I believe I can just use GeForce Experience, so we're going to try using that first, see what happens. So hopefully I won't have to use this. I mean, by the time you use these discs, it tends to be, why am I doing that? It tends to be a couple months old or whatever, and it's not on the latest version. So let's go ahead and fold this up. Alright, so first thing we do is there's a little lever. I'm going to try to point it out. There's a little lever right here. It pops open this little black piece here. That's what holds the graphics card into place. And then there's also a blue tab right here, right above the graphics card, and you just wiggle out, and there it goes. Pops right free. So as you can see, I got an eVega GeForce GTX 750 SC. This is a really good little starting card. I got a lot of good use out of it for the for the short amount of time I've had it. I've had it, what, 2-3 months maybe? So the only reason I'm switching it out, not because it's a bad card, it's just it doesn't quite do all the things I needed to do right now with the games I want to play. So we're going to just pull it out and put it to the side. We might put it into my brother's computer when he gets around to it. So, this card will probably see a lot more use for the next few years. So for now, we're going to put that to the side, open up our package, and pull out our new graphics card. So let's see here. I believe it should be about the same size in terms of ports. Let's see here. Oh yeah, slid right in there. Alright, nice tight fit. Alright, so if you look on the back, it's got these covers. We're going to go ahead and pull those covers off. Alright, and I believe that should be it. It's plugged in there nice and tight. There's no 6-pin connectors as far as I can tell, so I won't have to use any cables on my for my new power supply, so that's good. Alright, so we're going to cut this here, and we're going to power up the computer and see how it... Alright guys, welcome back to some Fallout 4. Ha, just joking. We're actually testing out my graphics card. I went ahead and set it to the highest settings, which is like ultra. I doubt it'll run that high very well, but we're going to just kind of test it out. I think the highest it'll probably go is probably, I'd say, the high settings. I don't think it'll go any higher than that though. But I figured why not try the hardest thing first, so we'll see. The flamer looks nice. Very pretty. Very, very pretty. Sick of carrying stuff on. Yeah, I still haven't found the junk jet. In my game that I've played 400, 500, 600 hours in. So, that I don't know if that's bad or if that's like normal. I don't know. Alright, so hurry up. So far it's holding 60 on the loading menu. That's good at least. Okay, here we go. It's actually holding surprisingly well. 51 FPS so far, 46, 44. We haven't gone below
So that's not bad. 56. Oh, a UIF lieutenant. Okay. So that's actually held up better than I thought it would. I mean, I was definitely giving this card its credit. I didn't, I knew it wouldn't run on ultra high at its, but it seems to be working pretty good. UIF guy. So 58. So it's holding about 45 to 60 FPS, anywhere in between there. 45 to 50 seems to be the norm. Actually, let's go 40 to 50. So, especially when I run. Alright, so now that we got that little test out of the way, I'll pause here and I'm going to switch it down to the lower settings just to see the difference, how it goes. So I'll be right. Okay, guys, like I said, I'm back. Now I got it set to just the high settings, the default high, so I haven't adjusted anything. I bet I probably could actually. So we're gonna come back over here because it seems to be where a lot of the frame rate drop was. 58, 55, 54. So it seems to be holding pretty good. About 55 to 60 FPS. So we'll come over here for a second. Is that? Oh, that's a Sentry bot. Oh, don't come over here. I'm like, I don't know if that's good or not. Okay, let's I'm friendly. I'm friendly. Don't shoot at me. All right, so it seems to be running really well. So I think I'll be able to keep high settings on here for for quite a while. Honestly, the grass, when I had it on medium settings for my last graphics card, it kind of made the world look bland because there was no grass hardly. The view distance was not that far. You wouldn't. There's isn't that the Corvega plant over there, right? Well, you wouldn't be able to see that at all. So I think this was definitely worth investing in. So we're gonna jump into one more game, or let's do 2 more games. I'll jump into Black Ops 3 and jump around a multiplayer map, and then I'll jump onto Empyrean and see how that handles it. So I hope you guys enjoy. Hope you guys are sticking around for the next. All right, guys. So here we are in Empyrean. As you can see, that we're running at 94 frames a second, almost 100. This is with most of the settings on high. I took a few things off, like the bloom, these right here. Those are all off, and I took anything with a high performance impact I turned off. I could run all these with them all on. I can run it at about 35 FPS. So like I said, honestly, I don't know what half of this stuff is, like anisotropic filtering. Okay, so this improves the look of textures at shallow view angles with some performance and VRAM cost. Set parallax, occultation, mapping level. This adds illusion of geometry. Like, I don't know, I just feel like this stuff really isn't needed. I've never actually had any of this stuff on. But for the most part, but LOD qualities on high, grass density high, grass distance on far, deco distance far. Like I said, I turned these 3 items off. I'm not sure what any of these do. Well, this one, detailed reflections of all objects in the world. That's but I don't know what bloom or SSAO is, honestly. But I got texture resolution and character texture resolution on max as well. So for the most part, I got it on high settings. And as you can see, let me just go into God mode right quick. As you can see, it's running really smooth. 75, 77, 69, 62. Seems to drop when you're over water. So let's turn GM off. So it seems to be running pretty well. I'll say that right now. It seems to be running pretty well. Let's get into a forested area and kind of see how it does over there with more, grass and all that. So let's just see. I wish I could move faster, but I can't. So okay, come on now. Okay, there we go. So, in an area with a lot more trees and stuff, it seems to be hovering about 60 FPS, 57. It seems to run pretty well. So that's pretty good. Alright, let's go run into this base here and see, like, what happens with all the different equipment running and stuff like that, all the different animations. So, seems to be running pretty well so far. With all the animations running, seems to be running alright. Different screens going. So it runs above 60 FPS for that. So that's pretty good. So our last test is going to be Black Ops 3. I've actually been trying to get that one to work, but for some reason the executable doesn't seem to be working. I don't know what's going on with it. I might have to actually uninstall the game because no matter what I do, it doesn't seem to work. So, I don't know. I really don't. So, make this easy for me. So, alright, so if you guys are interested, stick around and I'll see if I can get Black Ops 3 to work. Alright guys, we're back with the last test. So I finally got Black Ops 3 to run, and I think that it's actually, I think the problem is actually not my graphics card, but the capture card that I used to record gameplay. Every time I turned on Black Ops 3 with the Elgato, Game HD capture on, the software on, it would freeze up and say Black Ops 3 executable has stopped working or something like that, and it would, send off a report or whatever and then X out of the game. As soon as I turned that off, it started working again. So that means basically I'll have to use the game bar for my COD videos because I don't know. Unless Elgato's got a driver update that I don't know about, then I'm going to have to use the game bar. Anyway, so let's jump into this. I'm trying to test something else out because the game, the game bar seems to be having trouble recording. So I got it set to only record at 60 FPS. So I also limited the frame rate down to 60 so that it won't go above 60. So hopefully it'll help with performance, like with the game DVR or game bar, whatever it's called. Put it on team. So, oh wait, no, that. Whoop.
CVP, you have a green light.
Okay, there we go. All right. Anyway, so as you can see, we haven't. Yeah, when you have everybody under the sun running at you, that's a little hard to avoid. Dude! What the crap?
They're gone.
There we go. Alright, so as you saw, we didn't go under 60 FPS at all. It stayed at exactly 60 FPS, so that means it's probably going above that. I'd say, if I were to give a guess, I'd say probably, you know what, let's just... Alright, let's just try this. So 62, 61, 63... So it's definitely going above 60 FPS. So that's good. I wanted this game to look its best for for my videos, because there's some really good looking zombies maps out there, and I really wanted to show you guys that. So anyway, I hope you guys, I hope this is kind of helpful. This is my first time upgrading a graphics card like without any help. I had a friend show me how to do all this stuff with that 750, and so now I'm trying to show you guys. So alright, so I have one more thing to talk about before I end off this video, and I hope you guys will stick around for it, and I'll see you all in a second. Alright, thanks guys for watching this video. This is probably going to be like my last one over upgrading my computer for a while. I've got everything in it that I want right now. I might do some better RAM cards later or something like that. Later, like I said, later. But it costs money, so I don't want to deal with any of that. Anyway, I want to bring my sister over here. She's my cameraman. She's been helping me with some of these videos. She's helped me do a few videos with our farm outside, and she's helped me with this one in particular. She's been quite a big help, so I want to thank her for that. She is a goofball sometimes, but I mean, that's family. Anyway, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and just remember, you don't have to be a millionaire to start your own, PC gaming. Just go ahead and get one of these old computers, throw in a good graphics card, and get to it. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. See you later.